What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice Hoops channel, and today we return to some more Oklahoma City Thunder realistic rebuild here on NBA 2K22. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Main channel link is in the description if you want to go check that out. If not, totally cool. We can continue on here. And we've got a big episode. We've got some decisions that need to be made. We've got to decide what to do with a couple of our players on the team. Plus, we've got all-star festivities as well. We are at the trade deadline, which means the team that sits currently 19-35 is going to need to make some decisions. I don't think that we are confident in Derek Favors. He's our starting center. He's a very solid player, very good veteran presence on the team, but I think we're going to go in a much more young direction. So I'm going to I'm going to trade him at the deadline to a contending team or a buying team, either one. We are also going to trade Pokusevski. Now, I know that might not be a fan favorite choice, and I don't think he's in our long-term plans. He's 7 foot 190. If he was built a little bit bigger, then maybe he would be a little bit more of a viable option for us. I just don't see it as a possibility. I just don't see him in our future plans. Now, we are probably going to package him with the first-round pick that we have from the Pistons, and the reason we're going to be doing that is because the Detroit Pistons pick that we have is lottery protected, which means they are going to get it back this season because they're going to be in the lottery. So they will have that pick, or they will get it back no matter where it's at. So if I go to the trade finder and we bring up Pokusevski, and actually, you know what? I might package Derek Favors in the first pick, or in the first round pick, because that might get us, because Poku might have enough value on his own to be able to get something, but Derek Favors isn't going to have a ton of value. So Derek Favors in that first round pick can get us some decent guys. There's Darius Garland again, and we have the money to be able to eat Darius Garland's contract. I would be intrigued, and that would help us out, because then we can move Shea to shooting guard, or maybe Garland to shooting guard. I don't know. We'd have to work on that. That would be intriguing. De'Aaron Fox and Harrison Barnes. I don't think we can consume the contract of De'Aaron Fox. We could get the Magic's first round pick, top 5 protected, but they're going to be in the top 5, so that'd be a waste. Ben Simmons, Isaiah Stewart, Pascal, and the Raptors pick. It would be cool if we could get a first round pick in return. Kuzma, the Patrick Williams one is intriguing, but this one, Darius Garland one, is very, very interesting. The only problem I have with it is the fact that the Cavs probably wouldn't trade. Darius Garland away, especially for a first round pick that they probably aren't going to keep anyway. The Pistons would get that pick back. So that's probably not very realistic that they would give that away. So let's go to possible players that could use a guy like Derek Favors. If we go to the team intel and we go to teams that are buying or contending or stuff like that. So the first team that's contending that could use a center or power forward, not the Nuggets. The Nets are contending, but they don't need Derek Favors, as we saw in the last episode. They certainly don't need Derek Favors. The Lakers are buying, and that's an intriguing one. I'm very, very intrigued by this, but I don't think the Lakers have anything that we want. So Lakers are an option, but I don't think that they would do it. They would give it to us. Contending is the Jazz. And I guess he could replace Rudy Gay and make Rudy Gay come off the bench at power forward. But do the Jazz have something that I want? Probably not. The Hawks are buying, but they don't really need anything. The Clippers are buying, but they don't need... Do they need... Paul George at power forward is very confusing. I don't know why he's playing power forward. I guess so that they can play... But Kawhi should be playing power forward. Paul George should be playing small forward. I don't know. That's weird. The Grizzlies are also contending, but they don't need, what's-his-face, Derek Favors. The Celtics could use him, I guess. The Bulls we talked about. 76ers, no. We've talked about in the last episode I brought up the Warriors, but I don't think that it's very conceivable for them to trade Jonathan Kuminga, and that'd be the only guy that I'd want from the Warriors. Are we the only team with cap space? That's what it feels like. The Pelicans, I don't think so. The Lakers are intriguing. So are the Mavericks. The Mavericks are intriguing. Lakers and Mavericks. Let's go to their roster. Lakers and Mavericks and see if they have anybody young that I want that they'd be willing to trade me. So it looks like the Mavericks really only have Josh Green. And I don't know if I really even want Josh Green. The Lakers, I know they have a super old lineup. I don't see anything on the Lakers that I want. So they're probably out of the discussions. I obviously would take RJ Barrett, but I don't think the Knicks would fall for that. The Kings, no. The Jazz were another option. But do they have somebody that could help us out in the future? They got like Jared Butler and Azubuike, which is intriguing. A 7-footer down low, 270. If he could develop, I guess that could be very, very easy. And we'd be sending Favors back to the Jazz where he was his best. The Heat, we could get Omar Yurtseven, who's 6'11", 275. He's growing. He's not the greatest at anything really, which sucks. Let me go back to Azubuike. Nah, he's not great at anything either. The Hawks, they have Jalen Johnson. I'm not really feeling it though. No, I'm not really feeling that. The Grizzlies don't really need him. This is hard. This is hard to try and find the right trade for both teams. Romeo Langford from Indiana, averaging 16.5 this season. He's having a great year. Wait, that was last year. He hasn't played it all this year. Right? That was last year? Hold on. Let me find somebody that was... No, that was this year. Yeah, that's this year's stats. Okay, so he's averaging 16.5 this season. And he'd be a decent option for us. So Romeo Langford could be an option. I wouldn't hate that. The Cavs, we talked about Darius Garland, but I don't think they would trade their second best player for nothing, basically. So we're going to mark that off the list of potential options for us. The Bulls, I don't think really have anything that I want. The Bucks, they don't have anything that makes sense. The 76ers don't really have anything that makes sense. The Wizards don't. They have Udonis Haslem, though. How'd they get Udonis Haslem? He should have never left the Heat. Like I said, Kuminga's probably the only one on the Warriors that I want, but I don't think that they'd be willing to trade Kuminga, who they drafted at 7. He hasn't even played this year, but I don't think they'd be willing to trade him. He's part of their future, him and Wiseman. The Trailblazers don't really have anything. The Wolves don't really have anything that could help us both out. That's us. The Suns are next up, and they have not really a whole lot. Their youngest guy is Jalen Smith, and I don't really want Jalen Smith. The Spurs. Josh Primo. Trey Jones. Spurs could be interesting, but they're not really the kind of team that we're looking for. Usman Garuba. Rockets don't really have much. Neither do the Raptors. They have Precious, who could be interesting. 6'8", 225. He's more of a power forward in my eyes, but that could be interesting. Luka Garza is developing pretty well, but then again, we'd be sending the pick right back to the Pistons, which I mean they're gonna get it anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much. They've got some young pieces here. Saban Lee, who looks pretty good. Cade Cunningham's actually injured. Strained abdomen. Killian Hayes hasn't really been playing that well. Where's Hamidou Diallo at? I don't see Hamidou Diallo on here. Oh, there he is. Hamidou Diallo would be interesting. He's played for OKC, and then he got shipped on to the Pistons. That's probably how we got that pick, is we traded them Hamidou Diallo. Would they be willing to give me back Diallo? Would they be willing to give me back Diallo and maybe Killian Hayes or Luka Garza? So the Pistons are an option. I think that could work. Herbert Jones. The Pacers don't really have anything. The Nuggets, we already looked at them. I don't think they have anything either. The Nets, they don't have anything. And then back to the Mavericks. I think the Pistons are the best option. Just give them their pick back. I guess we could try and get like either Isaiah Quickly or Obi Toppin from the Knicks. Could be intriguing. Emmanuel Quickly, not really playing much this year. Okay. I'm intrigued by this one. Maybe we send Poku to the Knicks and we get one of these guys. That could be interesting. So I think I've narrowed it down to just giving them the pick back. I think we're going to trade, if we can, I think we're going to trade, I can't get the, let me go to the trades and then propose to, there we go. I think we're going to trade that pick back to the Pistons, but we're going to try and get a couple of the guys back in return. Would they want to give me Diallo, and I'd probably prefer Luka Garza, because he can kind of shoot the three. And then we give them Derek Favors, and we give them their lottery protected pick back. That's such a valuable pick. That's such a valuable pick. The money doesn't match. Oh no, there's too many players. So we'd have to give them back somebody who's one of our worst players that we're not going to use. Probably you. I'm not going to use you, Diakite. So we'd be giving them two centers, which kind of sucks, but they can just release Mamadi if they want to. So it's really Derek Favors in this first round pick, which I think is going to go through straight up. I think this will go through straight up. It's just a matter of, is this fair enough? Or am I getting fleeced? Am I the one getting fleeced by this? Which I don't want to happen. So maybe I can go and we can try and get a pick from them. Maybe we can get like this pick is the backup for a protected pick and therefore cannot be traded. Maybe if they'll give me an unprotected first round pick in 2024, That could be pretty useful. Then I'd feel a little bit more comfortable about this trade. Pistons have agreed to the offer. I feel like I got fleeced a little bit. I probably could have got a little bit more. We sent that pick back to the Pistons, but we got Hamidou Diallo, who immediately can come in and make an impact. So Luka Garza goes to the bench. Diallo comes in and is the sixth man. I don't know about that, but I guess he could fit as the sixth man. Now we need to go and get a center. I guess we could start Isaiah Roby if we really want to. All right, let me take a look at the roster really quick. So Poku's not playing very great. Jerome's doing okay. We need to get a center. I need to get a center besides Isaiah Roby that I feel confident in. So that's what the Poku trade's going to be. We're going to send Pokusevski away, and we're going to look for a center who I feel confident in and I can just give the ball to and let him score some points down below in the paint. That's what I really want. That is what I really, really want. And I just got to find the right center. And he doesn't have to be a young center, but preferably if he was, that'd be good. Mo Bamba, no. Marquise Chris, no. Dwight Powell, no. Aldridge, Jokic, Miles Turner. I mean, they have been trading Miles. There's been talks about Miles Turner being traded in real life. He's on a 2-year contract, having a decent season. But would it make sense? Because they'd be getting Poku back, who's basically a small forward, and they already have TJ Warren and Buddy Hield. I mean, that's an option, but that's probably a last resort. I don't think that makes sense. I don't think that really does make sense. Okay, so that's the Pistons again. We won't trade with them. The Alperen Sengun. I mean, it's cool, but I don't think that's the center we need or the center we're looking for. Naz Reid, no. Nurkic, no. Bielitz. I mean, James Wiseman, but I don't think realistically that makes sense for them to trade Wiseman for Poku. Like, it doesn't really make sense. They'd be giving up one of their better young players for another young player, but I just don't know if that makes sense. I don't see the Warriors trading Wiseman, so we can't do it. Thomas Bryant, although, would make some sense because they don't really have a small forward. They've got Denny Avdia, and yeah, he's pretty decent. Thomas Bryant is probably the best option so far. Or maybe Daniel Gafford, because he's not making a lot of money. Although Thomas Bryant's better. Thomas Bryant's certainly better. He's only on a one-year deal, though. Then you got the 76ers, who don't really even have a center besides Embiid. Where is Embiid at? Oh, there he is. Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez, Vucevic, no. What was that, Tony Bradley? Tony Bradley, not really, no, not feeling it. I think the best option is Thomas Bryant. I think Thomas Bryant makes the most sense. He's younger. He's not our long-term plan at center, but he makes sense for right now to hold things down. Is this going to go straight up? You're asking me to give a valuable asset. Yeah, I figured you'd think he's a valuable asset. So if we go and bring in, if we throw you, I got a lot of centers now, and we bring in another center. Do I really feel confident in Jeremiah Robinson Earl? He's 6'8". He's not a center in the league. But does he fit on the team at a power forward? I don't think he does. I don't think Jeremiah Robinson Earl fits on this team. I think Jeremiah Robinson Earl can go away. And then we need to get a player back, so we'll go with one of their cheapest players, which is Hal Neto. We can just we can keep Hal Neto, I guess, if we want to. And then we got to give him some picks. So we're not going to give him any of our first round picks this year because I'd like to keep these. But if we go for a first round pick in 2024 from the Clippers, how does that work? The Wizards agree. So 2 massive trades in this episode. We get Thomas Bryant, who comes in and is going to start for us the rest of the season. Then we also get Hamidou Diallo, who I kind of want to start. Lou Dort's probably more of a 6-man anyway. So Hamidou Diallo will start. Shea, Josh Giddey, Diallo, Baisley, and Thomas Bryant with Lou Dort, Beasley, Trey Mann instead of Neto. And I want Trey Mann to get some minutes. Okay. Jaden McDaniels, Isaiah Roby, Kenrich Williams. We've got a big man lineup on the bench. We got a lot of big men. Small forward / power forward, center, and then Luka Garza is obviously a center as well. I think those 2 moves are good. We keep all 3 of those picks, so those picks are going to be useful because we're going to get this pick because the Suns are going to go in the playoffs, and then these 2 are just unprotected. So we certainly have the ability to make some stuff happen in 2022 in the draft. And if we go to the prospect scouting and we go to the top picks, we're going to have a top pick. At least our pick, we're going to be in the probably top 5. So we're going to be getting a stud, and I probably am going to go Paolo Banchero if I have the ability to, because we do need a power forward, and he's probably the best option at power forward. I mean, Jabari Smith Jr. is also very, very good. Chet Holmgren, obviously, but that's, again, a very thin, tall guy, just like the Poku situation, and we just traded Poku. So I like what we've got going on here. I think we can go and continue on with whatever else we're doing, which is simulating the deadline. I don't think we need to make any more trades. If we take a look at the roster, I think it's good enough to go now. We got rid of the dead weight that was Derek Favors. Thomas Bryant hopefully can stay on the league a little bit, or stay in the court a little bit longer. I don't need all these small forwards like Paul Watson or Aaron Wiggins. I can just release them. Actually, no, I'll keep them because I need to have a full roster, I guess. So we'll keep them on the team. They just got 2-way contracts. I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to finish this first season. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys thought of the 2 trades. 2 massive trades, actually. Bringing back Hamidou Diallo, who we had for 2 seasons, then during the 3rd season traded him last year in real life. Then he played for Detroit. Now he's going to play back for Oklahoma City. So I think this is a good trade. It helps us in the long run. Because Diallo is only, 23, let's say? Yeah, he's only 23. So, and plus Thomas Bryant's young too. So, I mean, I like it. I like it. We can simulate the deadline. I think we're good to go. Today's the trade deadline. Would you like to stop and make some offers? No, I made all the offers that I needed to make. Luguentz Dortz pinched a nerve in his back or in his neck, so he's out for a little bit. And we continue to lose, which is good because we're trying to get as many picks as possible. We also have the Clippers pick. We need to make sure that the Clippers are in the playoffs, and so are the Suns. So we're gonna have our pick, which is guaranteed to be top 5 probably, and then we're gonna have the Clippers and the Suns pick, which is probably gonna be in the 20s. So that's okay, I guess. Nothing too crazy, but that's what we expected. And now it's time for the All-Star game. Who's on the teams for the Rising Star? You got Josh Giddey, Chris Duarte, Franz Wagner, Alperen Sengun, and Omar Year 7 versus LaMelo Ball, Desmond Bane, Anthony Edwards, Scotty Barnes, and Evan Mobley. Wow. The Rising Stars team on the right is much better than the Rising Stars team on the left. We'll simulate the game, and it is won by, I'm assuming, LaMelo Ball's team. And it is probably them. Yeah, the total 118. Yeah, they won. LaMelo Ball had 18. Anthony Edwards had 21. Tyrese Maxey had 22. The three-point contest, Trae Young, Dame Lillard, Klay Thompson, Jaylen Brown, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. What a three-point contest that is. That is a crazy three-point contest. We can simulate the three-point contest, and the dunk contest is Zion Williamson, Anthony Edwards, John Morant, and Hamidou Diallo. Would you look at that? So we might as well play it. I didn't even realize he was in the dunk contest when I traded for him. But we've got a guy in the dunk contest. We might as well do it. We might as well try it. I've never been very good at the dunk contest in the 2K games. But we're going to try it. Zion Williamson up first in the dunk contest. Where's he going to go? This is Cleveland. This is for you. And Zion, not a very good dunk. Not a very creative dunk. Oops, I didn't. No. Didn't mean to quit that. What do they give him here? A 35, Zion. You got to be better than that. I mean, I know you're a little overweight now, but Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man's up. What's he going to do here? He's going from the left, and ooh. That was a pretty decent one. Not going to lie, pretty decent. Pretty decent dunk from Ant-Man. 45. Okay. What does Ja Morant got? What does he got up his sleeve for the dunk? And he does a basic left-handed dunk. That's got to be like a 20. There's no way that could be anything. Yeah, 28. Ja Morant, very disappointing. So we got to beat a 45 with Hamidou Diallo. All right, here we go. What do we do here? I got to remember the dunk instructions. Start outside the three-point line and run toward the basket while with the ball while holding R2. Toss out the ball with triangle. While you approach, move and hold R or the right stick. Okay. All right, let's see what I can do here. Oh, screw that up. Okay. I got this. Don't worry. Oh, what? I'm trying to do a bounce dunk, and I can't seem to get the... Give me the ball, stupid guy. I can't seem to figure out the timing. Like that. There we go. I figured it out this time. That was a pretty cool dunk. Little bounce off the floor. Pump handle. That's got to be a 36? Is it because I screwed up so many times, or is it just a bad dunk? That puts us in second place behind Ant-Man. Okay. So Zion got a 35. He's going to start from the right-hand corner, run in, and he missed the first dunk. Okay. Now he's going from the opposite side, and he's going to do a simple dunk. Nothing special. Nothing special on that one. That should be nothing great. That's a 40 for that dunk? I don't know if that's a 40. Anthony Edwards up now, the leader right now currently. Well, Zion's the leader now, but he will be after this. Bounce and a decent dunk, I guess. Nothing crazy, nothing special. 29. So Anthony Edwards falling behind. I think Zion's the leader now. And now it's Ja Morant. He needs to have a perfect dunk to even stay in competition here. And that might be it. The way that 2K judges these dunks, that might be the perfect dunk he needed. A 47. It's not a perfect dunk, but it's good enough to get him probably back into the top contentions. We need to have a great dunk here. Hamidou Diallo at a 36. We need to have a great dunk here. And I'm probably going to be doing just like a 360 maybe. I'm just going to move the stick around and see what happens. Oh, how did I miss that? Okay. Quiet down, crowd. Like that. There we go. I hope that's good enough to keep Hamidou in contention. Probably even win it. Hopefully win it. A 41. That's good. Not as good as Jaws. But what does that do? Does that give Hamidou the win? Hamidou! Up by 2. And he gets the victory. I finally win a dunk contest. I finally win a dunk contest. I think that's my first ever dunk contest win on 2K22. All right. I'll take it. That's a dub. That's a big old W. Kevin Durant won the three-point contest, by the way. And the NBA All-Star Game, LeGwent Dortz is back from his pinched nerve in his neck. You got LeBron, Team LeBron versus Team Giannis. LeBron is playing center for this team, which is interesting. I probably want to be this team, Team LeBron. I think they've got a better team. Jokic is playing small forward. Why not have him play power forward instead of Giannis playing power forward? I don't know. Confusing. But it's the All-Star Game. I like the jerseys. Jerseys are clean. I don't even know what's going on here. We got Luka playing shooting guard. We got Giannis playing power forward, which is normal, but Jokic playing small forward. LeBron's playing center. We got Trae Young and Curry. Look at this. Look at the matchup we got here. We got Embiid and Curry. Now we got Jokic. I mean, Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, but playing small forward? I don't know about that. Oh, Doncic is for three. No good. Durant already won the three-point contest this weekend. Maybe we give him a little taste of why he won it. There it is. Slim Mamba. No good. Oh, Giannis can't shoot the three, so I shouldn't have jumped there. But he can drive to the basket with the best of them. That was easy. Curry. I'm not used to having to press L2 to throw it to LeBron. That's so weird. LeBron's never been center when I play. I don't play LeBron at center. I know he can because he's LeBron James, but is that going to go? That's not going to go. All right, we haven't been able to score yet. We have not been able to score. I like these jerseys. The LeBron All-Star jerseys look cool. They just look like silky smooth. They look like silk robes and stuff, you know, like Hugh Hefner wore. No good from Harden, but Embiid gets the rebound. Harden back for another three. That one's a miss. Harden gets his own rebound now. And Jokic now open for three. And Jokic isn't going to miss that one. So we had a chance to get two rebounds and we missed them. All right, if I can get some space with Curry, I can fire back with a three of my own. I don't think I'm going to find the space. Durant to Kawhi. You suffocated me there. There's a three from Curry. Oh, LeBron just got destroyed. You see LeBron just get shoved away like he was little? That was crazy. And Luka's going to drive in. Luka, it's good. 7-0. This game's getting a little out of hand here. Kawhi. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but it worked. I'll take it. We got a point. That is not what I wanted to do. I think we'll go Jason Tatum at power forward. Where's Luka gonna go here? Down to Jokic. What a mismatch here. What a mismatch here. Jokic is gonna easily destroy me on that one. I tried to bring LeBron in, but I was a little bit too late. Curry. Oh, Luka with the block. I didn't expect Luka to connect with that. I thought I had some time. Harden gives it to Giannis down low, and another mismatch here. Is Curry playing small forward? Why is he always guarding him? Why is he always guarding Giannis? Or not Giannis, Jokic. I don't know what's going on here. Somebody tell me what's happening. Curry for three. No good. No rebound. We are not doing the greatest right now. Giannis to Embiid. Surprised Embiid didn't take the shot there. Finally, somebody actually who can block him or play defense on Jokic was covering him. Curry to Durant. Durant slams it home. Good pass. Good vision. I'm actually surprised that Jokic didn't go up and just block that immediately. Timeout by Team Giannis. We get the ball back in. We're not even the West All-Stars. I don't know why they keep calling it. They should be calling it Team LeBron. I mean, the East All-Stars have Zion and Dame Lillard. Those both play in the West. And we've got Trae Young. He plays in the East. So it doesn't even make any sense that they call us the East and the West All-Stars. Paul George on Kyrie. Oh, Kyrie with a little cheap foul. I see how it is, Kyrie. That was a little dirty foul right there. He didn't want to get scored on, so he just fouled him. Kyrie will take it up the court. He must be playing shooting guard. DeMar DeRozan. Cat with the screen, doesn't fully commit to it. Dame, covered by Ice Trae Young. Oh, Dame Lillard. Oh, no good. Tatum with the rebound. Up the court now, Trae Young. Anthony Davis. Back to Trae. Trae's got space. At least he did for a second. Probably should have waited to see how that would unfold, but I got a little too excited there. Lillard to Zion. Back to Lillard, and Lillard for three. That one's not going to miss. Yeah. Lillard was pretty good on that one. Paul George. Oh, Paul George went right after Cat. That was awesome. Went right after him. Kyrie with the ball. Ooh. Kyrie driving to the basket. I think it was blocked by Tatum, probably. And PG 13 for three. Down by 6. We're starting to come back here. Took us a little bit. Took me a little bit to warm up. Playing with all these new guys, these all-stars. Oh, Cat's going to shoot the three. Yeah, I should have known that. One of the best three-point shooting centers of all time. These guys are very good. This team is very good at shooting threes. Tatum. Zion's big body. We got to try and find our way in there. Paul George. Oh, Paul, no. That was a nice shot. Just needed to roll in. DeRozan's not going to... DeRozan's like the king of the mid-range, so he's not going to miss that easy bucket. And now we're down by 11 again. How did this happen? Oh, Trae with the green bean at the buzzer for three. Ice Trae, his last shot of the quarter. Start of the second quarter in the All-Star game. LaMelo Ball's finally in the game now. Kawhi's got it. Anthony Davis on Bam. Oh, somehow I got that away. That's blocked. Harden with the rebound. Oh, Bradley Beal, alley-oop to Giannis. Oh, it didn't really work that well. Blocked by Tatum. They kind of screwed that entirely. George. LaMelo. Oh, is that a... I was going to say, is that a blocking foul? I was hoping that wasn't an offensive foul. Tatum to George. Oh, George. Good job. Paul's got 9. Paul's got 9. Ooh, Harden with some fancy dribble moves here. Gives it to Giannis. Giannis is going to power through. I was covering him as tight as I could, and Giannis just goes right through me. Bully ball, and slams that one home. That's a poster. George, guarded by Bradley Beal. Paul George! Oh, couldn't slide it. Couldn't slide it home. Oh, DeRozan outplayed me there. And then he just lays that in. Okay, I'm getting outplayed here. I will not mince words. I'm getting pretty outplayed. Gonna have to play LeBron at center again. He only drafted him. He only drafted no centers actually, except for Anthony Davis, his teammate. But Anthony Davis is a backup. LeBron should have drafted Joel or something. I don't know. Give me some sort of center to work with. I mean, Giannis drafted both Jokic and Embiid. I don't know what LeBron is doing here. I need some sort of center to work with. DeRozan. Oh, he missed that one. That's LeBron. No, I was trying to get DeJounte. Didn't really work that way. But LeBron, easy. Luckily, LeBron's very big-bodied. so it works out better for him. Let's get Jimmy Butler in here. Harden with the lob to Embiid, and the teammates connect in the All-Star game. Down by 10, second quarter. LeBron trying to take on Embiid is just a problem. Did I get that to go? No, I can't. Harden gives it to Bradley Beal. Screen from Embiid. Ooh, I tried to poke that away, but Beal's got some space and he slams it home. Bradley Beal. LaMelo to Braun, and LeBron, no good. That's not going in. I could have told you that. Oh, and now Bradley Beal just goes right in. Nobody was paying attention. What are we doing there, guys? Kawhi. I hate that, like, the release gets really bad when they get closer. Like, I had some space there. Just because he got a little bit closer shouldn't mean that my release is bad. DeRozan's killing me. DeJounte. And Harden stole that? You kidding me right now? And then LaMelo just goes angry. I don't know how Harden stole that. That was a crazy steal. LeBron's going to have to play the rest of this quarter because Anthony Davis is not ready. Maybe if he would have drafted a little bit better on his team, we wouldn't be in a problem where we have only one true center. You got too many guards. I would rather have Embiid or Jokic than DeJounte Murray, but no slight on DeJounte. He's a very good player. Can't play center, though. I think Donovan just closed his eyes on that. He did. Donovan Mitchell put his arm above his eyes or over his eyes on the dunk there. Look at this man. Putting a little sauce on it in the All-Star game. Look at the man putting sauce on his name here. With a dunk contest style dunk. Covering his eyes in the All-Star game. That's crazy. You crazy out here, Donovan. Absolutely wildin'. I guess he could see afterwards, but for a split second, like right here, he can't see at all. Who knows what could happen at that point. And I can't believe this man did that. That's crazy. 37-20. And that's a reach-in foul, really? Can't catch a break. Can't catch a break. Jokic. Oh, Jokic almost tried it. Gives to Cat. Cat fakes me out, and then he gets it up. I get caught by these pump fakes. They always get me. Doesn't matter if it's the All-Star game or if it's just a regular game. Pump fakes get me. LeBron. Oh, LeBron. Good job. I feel like I just have to score with LeBron. That's about it. Uh-oh. Wasn't paying attention. Dame. Oh, and Damian Lillard. Oh, my God. He's just the best. He's just the best. Durant. And Durant doesn't put it in, but LeBron gets the rebound. And he... What? This is just not going the way that we thought it would. We're down by 20 in the All-Star game, and Luka just makes it look easy. Why can't I get stuff like that? Why can't I get stuff like that? I think at halftime, I'll play the rest of this quarter. At halftime, we'll simcast just to give everybody a chance, and then we might jump in the final little bit of the game, but I think we've had enough of the All-Star game. DeJounte, no good. They're just too good. There's too many big men on the team, and then like gets easy stuff like that. Like, why can't I get easy stuff like that? I don't know. Maybe if LeBron drafted a better team. I'm just going to blame LeBron. I'm just going to blame LeBron James for how bad we're playing right now because he's the one who drafted this team. I didn't put this team together. LeBron's the one that drafted it. Zion, is he going to try and box me down? He tried it. Doesn't get it to go. Jimmy to LeBron. And DeJounte with a nice little jumper. Ooh, I tried to steal that in there. Luka. No good from Luka. Somebody get up there and shoot the three. Oh, the release. Well, we made it a 20-point game at halftime, so that's good. All right, so I'm going to Simcast now that we're out of the no, I don't want to do Simcast live. Let's do Simcast regular. All right, so continue the simulation. Third quarter's coming to an end. And now we have, what's the score that we have to get to? Let's jump in here. What's the score we have to get to? It's 101 to 80. Durant's at the free throw line. Is it going to tell me what the score is? We have to play to what? What are we playing to? It's not telling me what we're playing to. I don't know what the objective is. What am I playing to? I guess we'll just find out when the game ends. It ends, well, we're playing to 105. So the Eastern Conference All-Stars win the game 105-87. Damian Lillard, 19 points. Luka Doncic, 18-5. Giannis, 12-9 and 3. Harden had 11, 2 and 10. Jokic with 11, 9 and 6. Over on our side, KD had 16. George had 16. LeBron had 15. Nobody else really did much. We got outplayed. We got outplayed, outclassed, everything. Contract extension place is coming up, and we have Thomas Bryant, Ty Jerome, and Raul Neto. We have bird rights on Thomas Bryant, so that's good. We can bring him back, but we can't offer him a contract just yet. We'll probably play a game here in March as we get closer to the end of the first season. We beat the Suns and lose to the Pacers. Let's get to the contract extension thing. Lose to the Knicks, or lose to the Kings, I should say. Today is the contract extension deadline. Would you like to stop simulating? Yes, I would. Can we sign anybody back to a contract? Thomas Bryant wants to test free agency. Well, that's not really good. That's not the greatest thing that I want to hear. Oh, we're actually getting some wins here. We're not the last team in the West now. That probably is held by the, who is that? The Spurs, maybe? NBA standings. No, it's the Rockets. So us and the Rockets are battling for the worst team over here, and the Pistons and the Magic are the worst teams over there. So what game should we play? We've only got 2 months left in the season. So we'll probably play one more game before the playoffs. So before the offseason, I should say, because we're not going to be in the playoffs. So what game should we play? Should we play Jokic? Maybe we should play Jokic and the Nuggets. That could be pretty cool. Let's simulate this week. See what happens here. We lose. And we lose again. Simulate some more games. We lose to the Hornets. Oh, there we go. We beat the Spurs, though. Darius Bazley, pinched nerve in the back, 4 to 6 weeks. And we lost to the Magic. So the worst team in the Eastern Conference just beat us. Very, very interesting. Yeah, they're 21. We are 24. The Clippers are going to be in the playoffs, guaranteed. The Suns are probably going to be in if we keep simulating. We actually play the Suns one more time. Let's simulate to the game against the Nuggets. Lose to the Celtics, beat the Magic, and we play the Nuggets. So Jamal Murray, Will Barton, Jeff Green, Aaron Gordon, Jokic. That's probably going to be the final game of the season. We'll simulate the rest of these last 2 weeks, and then we'll be in the off season. We'll simulate the postseason, and we'll do the off season stuff in the next episode. Well, in the episode after. So we've got 2 more episodes left to go in this official first season here. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Link in the description for the main channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.